Time Plays Games here, coming to you back with another episode of Starfield, and look at that, I got that right. So I decided to download the beta, and definitely one thing I noticed significantly that's changed is look at this. Now we officially have a full map of the area instead of some blue grid from the game. It's beautiful. Not saying Starfield's perfect, but it's definitely better than what it was before. And now you have everything marked on here that's available for you to go into. So, and I found out this update will be coming out for Xbox on May 15th, but if you are playing on PC, you can download the beta through Steam. You have to go into Starfield, and you gotta go into Properties, Manage a Game, and you got to scroll down to beta, then you got to go click a little icon above called beta, and then click the thing that says beta/beta, and then you'll get the update. So and I also turned my graphics way up. Oh, there's a ship there. Nice. Oh, and we can actually get close to the planets now. I don't think we could do that before. But I thought I would share that with you guys too, so let's continue our story. Come on, Vasco. I'm not doing anything standing here. Because with this update, it will also fix the issues that people were having with NVIDIA, because I use an NVIDIA GPU, also because I do YouTube.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Thank you, Codsworth, Vasco, sorry. I wish I could change your name to Codsworth.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
So that's the Mass District.
We are still fighting the colony war. We just need to convince her that President
Holy
isn't
crap,
the same
look at all these people! Oh my god, there's so many people! I remember when I first played this on day one, there was a lack of people here. There's like so many, look at them all. I hope when Bethesda makes Fallout 5 and there's the major settlement, there better be a ton of people in there. Even though they're just plain NPCs, it still fills the place up, makes it feel more lively. And I like how they all kind of look different, except for their eyes.
The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep constantly.
Fine, jeez. But I also found out that they're going to be adding vehicles later on. So
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
I'll keep that.
We may be in a
noted.
United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity. It always has been.
Where the heck are we? I've never been to this area of the city. Oh wait, yes, I have. But when we're done our little spiel at the Constellation, we'll actually start exploring space and even New Atlantis.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door.
This place looks like crap. You ever heard of groundskeeping?
I have messaged the other members of Constellation.
Where the heck
They
are
will
you?
be waiting for us inside.
There he goes. You need to replace your legs with a thruster like a Mr. Handy. You get around a lot faster.
Captain Tyler, everyone will be in the library, just in time. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. We appear to have a visitor.
No shit,
Welcome to
Sherlock.
Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation.
I actually
That
hate
means
Sarah Morgan.
anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now,
I would say she's one of the
please
most
answer my question.
stuck up, annoying characters in this game.
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett? I see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
This does
Thank
look
you,
a heck of a
Matteo.
lot better.
Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything?
Doesn't look like
Hear
they're
anything?
having face contortions or they're having a stroke when they're trying to talk.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Patrick, if you expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
I like how they're all just staring at me. Walter's kind of just getting awkward now. Could you imagine actually just doing this, just standing there staring at him, not doing anything?
That's it. Just like that.
Kind of end the awkward stare in silence.
We thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
You know, I really want to be mean, but I actually like Walter. He's a really nice guy.
Still
the more
doesn't
you get to
excuse
know him.
My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and...
Yeah, he's the CEO of Stroud Eklund Ship
Welcome
Manufacturing.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. We're most well known for ship manufacturing. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Until next time.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can't you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits. It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
To check something.
Take care of yourself.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Planning on sticking around? I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course.
Nice.
Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Wow, there's even 360 sound with this game. Lots of old stuff in here.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Nice. Oh, there's that watch case. I'm gonna leave that here. Demo ship. See, this is a demo ship. Kind of junky, if you ask me. You cannot sleep in an owned bed. All you're missing is the Vault Boy's face beside it, looking sad. Alright. Enough time in the lodge. Ooh. Oh, what the? You can actually hear the bullets hitting the wood. That's pretty cool. Surprised nobody's getting mad at me. What the heck is this? A meth lab? I didn't know you guys ran a meth lab in here. Nice, nice. It's like a drug lab. Essentially, that's what it is, a drug lab. When I say it's a meth lab, it's definitely a drug lab. This is probably Mateo's room. Is this Earth? Yeah, it is too. There's the Great Lakes, Hudson's Bay, Europe, Africa, Russia, Poles. Cool. I'll definitely give Bethesda that. That is a very nice touch. But we're not going to go talk to her right away. Oh yeah, there's one place in the lodge, and I figured this out after you do one New Game Plus. I'm not going to spoil the full New Game Plus, but there's a spacesuit down here. And food. The first time I ever played this game, I never went down here. Forever Human. February 2nd. Oscar Rodriguez, Lizzie Thompson, Yan Lee, and introducing Timothy Hamlet as Dr. Armada. 2 dates for Ford. 2 dates for Darla 4. Muzzle and Me. Whose room is this? That's freaking sweet TV. Wish I could have that. Yeah, there it is. There's the spacesuit. You gotta have the high lock picking skill to get it. So essentially now, we still have the deep mining spacesuit, but now we can actually start so this is your skill tree for Starfield. So based on your specs that you picked at the beginning of the game, if you pick the bounty hunter, you'll get piloting, boost back training, and target control system. But 3 of these will be unlocked. But you have your physical, which is really good. Wellness is a definite good one to get right off the bat, because it increases your health. I definitely want that. Then you got your science skills. And some of these will be helpful with your scanning of planets. This one's a really good one. So you can build... I have this maxed out on the Xbox. But you can build more outposts on different planets. I think you only start out with 8 or 6 actually. You start out with 6. This one's for upgrading your outpost modules. They're kind of lackluster. This one's a really good one. You can scan planets. And you can discover traits right away without having to walk across the planet's surface. You got astrodynamics, which is another good one to have. But definitely you want piloting, and you want these ones upgraded. Especially your ship's stuff. And this will help you upgrade your ship, because right now I can only use Class A ship modules or ship pieces, is where in order to use the higher powered reactors and weapons and jump drives is you have to go through to Class C, have to unlock all of that. It's not a bad system, but it's definitely a system you can upgrade, but I don't really want to spoil the ending of the game for people who still have not played Starfield, so I've already completed the game. And I already know what happens, and I already know what the whole new game plus is about. But I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. So, going forward, everything you're going to see, if you haven't played, it's probably going to be the first time you see it. So, I don't want to spoil the game for you. But I would definitely recommend about picking up Starfield now, because they are actually finally starting to do stuff with it. But adding vehicles for planet exploration is going to be a huge, huge deal. Because before, the only way to get around a planet is by just walking. And let me tell you, that's a pain in the ass.
Shayla will be 40, huh?
You gotta let her go. We got the other children. Grandkids, too.
But Shayla has such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her too, but after the accident,
Okay, you two sound depressing.
she would
Also, I noticed people live a lot longer in Trident Luxury Lines, a universe of leisure. There. This is like a playground.
After an hour of whining, they're
My
finally
parents
out
are
here.
white. I
They're
wish
just
this
sitting
been
on
hours.
grass. They should be playing.
I almost thought you said your parents were white. I may get canceled for that, but I'm like, what? That Mercury Tower. You get that in a mission with the United Colonies, because there's 3 factions in space. There's United Colonies. Well, the 3 main factions, let alone the little factions that are minuscule compared to these guys.
Scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Thanks for interrupting me, you jerk. Look what you did, you little jerk. Like that guy from Home Alone. Anyways, so when you go to mass, there's 3, or when you start up Starfield, you'll find out about 3 main factions. The first faction is United Colonies. Second is, what the heck are they called? Freestar Collective. And the third faction, that's kind of more the violent faction, is House Varun. And we'll learn more about them as we play the game. I don't want to really spoil the factions for you guys because there's quest lines for 2 of them at least. I'm not going to spoil what 2 faction quest lines are unless you've already played the game and you know. But, yeah. This is something I like doing, just flying around the city. Oh, I almost died. I would like to go meet my parents, but I want to go sell this stuff and start exploring. Oh, here's something I want to show you guys. It's really funny. And I hope they do this in a Fallout game too. Watch this. You see how that's red? You can pick it up.
New Atlantis security! Stop!
Oh crap.
Stop in the name of the law! USA security! Get back here! Now!
You're gonna have to catch me.
USA security! Stop right now!
I like how aggressive she sounds.
Don't be stupid! Stop! Now! USA security! Stop!
At least they're
right
trained not to
now!
escalate anything. There. Good luck catching me now. Useless. But yeah, if you go to pick things up that are marked... Oh, no. She hasn't given up on taking us out.
USA security!
It's a Bethesda game, there's always going to be a chance of... How nice is that? There we go. I think if you...
Stop right now!
Yeah, if you holster your
New
gun,
Atlantis security!
Things harder for
You're making
yourself!
things harder for yourself!
they stop chasing you, or they stop shooting at you.
Get back
Get
here
back
now!
here! Now!
USA
you can-
security! Stop right now! In the name of the law! Don't be stupid! Stop now!
Now!
Stop! In the name of the law! New
Making
Atlantis
things harder for
security!
yourself!
Stop! USA security! Stop right now! Get back here! Now!
No,
Be
just
stupid!
this is just been escalated. These guards remind me of the guards from Quake. They're like very aggressive. Hey, you can't take me. Ow! Later on in the game, they start getting jump packs to get to you. I like how I had to step back quite a ways to collapse to the ground. But yeah, that's what happens when you take stuff that's red. So be very careful when you're going into places like that, because a lot of that stuff is owned and you won't get accosted by security.
No one is born good or evil. Every day you
Welcome to Chunks. Choose your chunks.
Why are you...
Welcome to Chunks. What chunks would you like and how many?
Oh, it just so happens I need a letter delivered to my pen pal in Sidonia. Pay is in advance. 1,000 credit. What is a stranger except a friend you have?
This lady's trying to be mystical in some weird ways.
There's something about you that I like. And I've always trusted my gut. Her name is Hattie. She used to live in the apartment I live in now. I used to get all her packages because she never bothered to change her address. One day I tracked her down and sent her a letter. She sent one back. And from
she
then
almost
on,
sounds like Agatha from Fallout 3.
Bless you, child.
That guy would have did it for you for free. He's in like a
Sidonia.
nice old lady.
Just hand her the letter.
I mean, you probably load it if you're just giving me 1,000 credits,
Welcome to
but...
Chunks. Any specific chunks you're looking for today, ma'am?
Nothing today. Just taking a walk.
Dude, are you just literally going
Well,
out
if you
and
change your mind,
harassing
let me
people for
know.
chunks? See, this is the place, Chunks. You got different kinds. You got cosmic red apple, baked potato, Mongolian beef, pumpkin pie, red cheesecake, poached egg, chocolate, grilled chicken, and cheesy steak. Biotechnology, renewable. These are some expensive chunks. I'll buy the egg. How do we know that guy just didn't go to that lady specifically?
What chunks would you like and how many?
It's funny. I was hungry when I got here.
I think that guy's just personally, I don't know. Go to the spaceport. And this is how you navigate through New Atlantis, is the tram. But once you unlock everything, you can just fast travel without having to even land on this spot. Like your ship will still land here, but you'll just automatically be transported to the area you want to fast travel to. A good place to trade items is here. I always go to this place because they always kind of give you the best deal until you get to the higher areas.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Oh, please, take a look.
And it looks like they have a better system now. So you got sell from Frontier, buy. Before you used to just shift through, but it looks like it's all on here. Yeah, this is a way better system. But that's where you can get stuff like these. See, we got 16,000 credits, which is pretty good. And that's their credits. Most of all these places have 5,000 credits or 6,000 credits default. The Trade Authority, which is another faction for buying and selling, usually have more. But see, we got these, which we don't really need because we already have a mining spacesuit. We'll sell that one because I don't need to be filling. We'll sell that one. We'll keep that one. We got all our resources so we can start building if we want. We'll go pick a planet. Yeah, we'll sell this. So we don't really need those.
Hey, I think we should meet up at Chunks later.
Oh, please, take a look.
That's cool. You can hear people talking in the background now. I might put what the hell? I swear these people are like Pawn Stars. The best we can do is 200 credits. Turns around, sells it for 3,000 credits. You fucking bastards. Excuse my language, but bastards. Stupid thing is, don't waste your money on any of this crap, because you can just go collect it somewhere in the game. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. I'll buy that. But one thing I will tell you though, these are all your materials that you can buy. So if you are hurting, like say you're building early on, materials are super cheap in this game. Like value 10 credits. Very easily I could buy that. But yeah, if you don't really want to spend a bunch of time mining materials, or you're just starting to build outposts but you need a lot of materials, the more you unlock, the more stuff you can gain. I put the I in team: hammer, soul box, tissues, wire spool.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Appreciate the business.
What the heck? Bro just spawned in there like he was gonna do something. Yo, what the? Oh my god. That's why you yell, security, this guy's he's coming after me. Oh crap.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale.
Will he actually come in here? Oh crap. Why won't you leave me alone? I'm just gonna sit here and pretend I don't know him.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
Get away from me, you weirdo.
Then the day is truly
I can't do that
blessed.
to him. I actually
Because
like
for a
him.
moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead.
Looks like you'd still grab the coffee.
I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
I agreed this guy like Destiny, like I'm minding my own business when he came up to me.
Me too. I was minding your business as well, visualizing it, dreaming it, and tending to
Could you
it like
imagine
a
going up to
garden
somebody
in
and just
bloom.
talking to him
And
like
now,
this?
here it is.
Just be
our
freaking
first
him out.
Spring. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I... What am I saying? You're a hero, of course.
I can't really hate this guy though.
Lead the way.
He actually has a very high...
You won't be disappointed.
He's, if so, this is the hero worship. and you can get him as a companion.
Yes, you're yes. How? I just want to make sure. Okay, you won't?
We're gonna change you out of those clothes, though.
There was a small bit of dust on your shoulder. How dare they try to spoil perfection? Consider me your...
I like how it's called a hustler's outfit. There we go.
Being part of your crew is just the best.
Can't really fault the guy. He's not a terrible
It's
person.
amazing what passes as art nowadays.
Alright, let's get to our ship.
The bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
There's a bunch of little mini quests you can do here in New Atlantis. We'll kind of tackle those at a later date. I just want to get out and start exploring. Start showing you guys some of the neat stuff in this game.
We're hiring if you're interested.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You make all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Free Star Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. How are you today?
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something? I apologize for snapping. No, I'm definitely not all right. I've got work to do at the embassy. And our overly diligent security officer over there won't let me enter the city. Claims I need a diplomatic visa, which I've never needed before in all the time I've visited New Atlantis. Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Free Star Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do. Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
Stay safe out there. Can I help you? Huh? What? Article whatever, section whatever? Yeah, right. I also got a bridge to sell you in Sidonia. Interested? Now, Pete, can you see him? Can I help you? Oh, you heard that? Like I said, he needs a diplomatic visa to enter the city. Not my fault he doesn't know the law. Ignorance is no excuse, you know? I mean, yeah, sure, I could have. And I could say you assaulted me. Because that's what having power is.
Oh, this is one of those guys that would turn off his body camera. It used to be an episode of... the episode would be titled New Atlantis Security Turns Off Body Cameras.
Oh, you heard that? Exactly. Thank you. The United Colonies was founded on law and order. Something these Free Star Collective does job. Can I help you? A what? Oh. Heard my talk with the good representative, did you? No, you're fine. That's just a little game I like to play with the Free Star Collective guys. Keeps them on their toes. Make sure they know who's boss here in New Atlantis. You know what I mean? Diplomatic visa. Politicians haven't needed one of those since the Colony War. Some other time, then.
Speak to someone at the embassy. They'll be able to clear this up.
Yeah, you're gonna be waiting there a long while, buddy. Going into space. What are you saying? I'm friends with the stars? I'm a nutcase. It's not really friendly. Before I close this video off, I'm pretty sure push it close to an hour. I want to show you something cool on this planet, on this moon. So this is Voss, moon of Olivia's Alpha Centauri system, or Alpha Centauri. It's got uranium, water, nickel, lead. Oh yeah, I forgot the spacesuit. Oh, I guess it's not there. Suit delivery. Oh, that's cool. That is way better. Now you know where stuff is. But anyways, there's I was gonna show you, sometimes you can see the gas giant from here. I guess it's not on this section. Maybe right here. You can land wherever you want on the planet, but it's an extreme solar radiation. It looks like it's, ooh, it's raining. But yeah. I wish I could show you it, but I might just have to time it just right. So we'll just save on Voss and we'll leave off here. There is one planet we're going to go to that is my #1 planet to build on. I actually have a list of planets, but we'll tackle that in another video. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and there's definitely going to be more Starfield content to come soon. So, again, now we're getting the ship. So, again, thanks for watching, and remember, and you're not ugly, to like and subscribe and to hit that little bell notification down below. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.